Hello friends, this is Roxanne, and today, I'm going to recap the 2023 action-adventure crime anime called Tokyo Revengers Season 2 Episode 1. Spoilers ahead, watch out, and take care. While crying heavily in front of Kisaki, Kisaki asks Takemichi how it feels to be entrusted with the fate of Toman as he puts his gun to Takemichi's head. Crying and not saying any word, Kisaki gets frustrated and asks Takemichi, "Is that all you have got?" before pulling the trigger and hitting Takemichi with a gunshot. As the room goes dark, and Takemichi is carried out just before he falls back into unconsciousness, he wakes up near an underpass with his gunshot wound wrapped up. It is revealed that Kisaki did not kill him but only shot him in the leg. Suddenly, a man with long and flowing hair appears in front of him, whom he mistakes for Baji at first. However, the man turns out to be Kazutora, who has been released from prison. As he heads towards Kazutora to say hello, however, Kazutora punches and kicks Takemichi, then tells him that he witnessed a woman being beaten on the street, similar to what he just did to Takemichi. He states that when he jumped in to save the woman, the men who were beating up the woman revealed that they were members of Toman, leading him to contemplate what kind of organization Toman had become. Kazutora also tells Takemichi that he does not care about him and that he only came to save Chifu, recounting how Chifu picked him up after his release from prison. Chifu had told him that Toman had become a dangerous criminal organization and of his desire to restore Toman to how it used to be. Kazutora tells Takemichi that Chifu was fighting to save Toman alone and demands to know what Takemichi was doing at that time. Takemichi realizes that in this timeline he has become so rotten that Chifu is unable to rely on him. Kazutora says that Toman has become so big that it has lost its way, and their last hope, Draken, is on death row and no one knows where Mikey is. Kazutora asks where Toman is going, thinking back to the times when Mikey wanted to build a new age for delinquents. Drug dealing, prostitution, illegal casinos, loan sharking, and murder. Toman does every kind of crime and has grown huge doing it. He asks Takemichi, "Is this the era that Mikey wanted to build? Is this the Toman that Baji wanted to protect?" Remembering their words, Mikey states he wants to build a new era for hoodlums, while Baji states he wants to build a gang where each member risks their lives for each other. Recalling those memories, Kazutora concludes that this is not the kind of Toman they wanted to build, and he and Takemichi vow to restore Toman. Sitting in Kazutora's car, Takemichi asks what caused Toman to change. Much to his shock, Kazutora says that Mikey has completely changed and Toman changed due to Mikey's change. Takemichi insists that someone else, like Kisaki who pulls the strings, must be behind it. Suddenly, Kazutora receives a call, and the person behind the call informs him that Pachin and Payen were killed on the orders of Mikey. During the time Takemichi was held captive by Kisaki, Kazutora states that Mitsuya has been missing for several months, as Mikey has been purging the old members of Toman. Kazutora says Mikey has become evil from the violent influence of Kisaki and the money from the Black Dragon, and in this way, he will never return to normal and will not be a hoodlum anymore. Kazutora asks Takemichi to help him in this mission, as he wants to save Mikey, to which Takemichi happily agrees. Kazutora also reveals that remnants of the old biker gang, now known as Black Dragon, joined hands with Toman and became Mikey's heavy hitters, which means they will do anything for money. He also reveals that he has had some connections with Black Dragon in the past, but they are not what they used to be. The mounds of cash they produce are one of the things that corrupted Mikey. Kazutora further states he has successfully found the Black Dragon's hidden bank account and plans to cut off the flow by destroying their money. Also, Chifu was set to remove Kisaki but was killed because he backed Kisaki into a corner. Takemichi asks how Chifu was able to back Kisaki into a corner, and Kazutora informs him that one day they were approached by a police detective who claimed to be the brother of a woman who was killed by Kisaki and wanted revenge for her sister. However, Kisaki had an alibi and was at an admin meeting. Hearing this, Takemichi thinks that when Hina and Akin died in this timeline, he was not there. Kazutora also reveals that Chifu had found proof that Kisaki ordered Hina's murder, and they had Kisaki cornered and were on the verge of getting him, but Chifu let him slip through their fingers. Kazutora pulls the car up to an alleyway and tells Takemichi that someone wants to meet him there. Heading towards the man, Takemichi is relieved and delighted to find the man is none other than Naoto himself. Suddenly, Naoto puts handcuffs on his hands and arrests him in a murder case. Unbeknownst to Kazutora and Takemichi, Naoto set this up in order to arrest Takemichi. In an interrogation room, Naoto shows Takemichi a video secretly recorded by Chifu. Naoto tells Takemichi that his actions in the past have dramatically changed the future. He and Takemichi have not spoken since middle school. Takemichi is a top administrator in Toman, and Hina was still killed when Akin crashed his car into hers. Chifu and Naoto had worked together to avenge Hina's death. As he watches the video, Naoto tells Takemichi he has no choice but to arrest him. In the video, Takemichi orders Akin to carry out an assassination as ordered by Kasaki, although he does not know the identity of the target. In another secretly recorded video, Takemichi has a meltdown upon learning that the assassination target was Hina. Naoto says that although the videos showed proof of Kasaki's involvement in Hina's death, Chifu kept the videos hidden in an attempt to protect Takemichi. In shock, Takemichi falls to his knees, blaming himself for the deaths of Hina, Akin, and Chifu. He cries about his uselessness in saving the future and wants to give up. However, Naoto hugs him, telling Takemichi that he is not useless. Not only did he save his life, he helped shape Toman into the organization it is now, through the influence of Draken, Chifu, Kazutora, and Baji. Naoto urges Takemichi to change the world, as he believes that he is the only one who can fix it. Takemichi tells Naoto that he thought things would be different in the future since he was able to become closer to the top of Toman, but Hina was still killed. Naoto tells Takemichi that he believes Kasaki is obsessed with Hina, since he gets her killed in every future. Suddenly, there is a knock on the door of the interrogation room. Naoto tells Takemichi they do not have much time, as Takemichi is about to be moved to a detention center, making their meetings difficult. They decide to shake hands as Naoto tells Takemichi that he must find out what happened between him and Kasaki. As the time leaps forward, Takemichi thinks of those he has determined as enemies, the Black Dragon and Kasaki. He swears to remove them from Toman and save those he cares about. When he arrives back in the past, Takemichi is at a bowling alley with Hina, where he scores a strike. He recalls that he was interested in bowling during this time. Upon seeing Hina, he tears up. As he gets another strike, the person in the next lane also gets a strike, commenting on how they were in sync with each other. He introduces himself as the 2nd Division Vice Captain, Hakai Shiba. Shocked, Takemichi recognizes him as one of the Black Dragon members at the admin meeting. And this brings the anime to an end. Comment for part 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on another video. Until next time, take care.